6.4? No, 6.54. See where 6.54 is? Yes. Right where under, remember I say the copper and the reds, there we go. So 6.54. So that's what this is. Okay, so it's a level 6, probably in your line would be a level 5. Okay?
Wait, what level are you doing?
6. But her foils will be a true 6 because they're a level 10 or level 12. Her foils are a level 12. So her highlights will be truly that color. The rest, because I've got a brown, will be mixed this with the brown, that's what you're gonna get. So basically, let's do a root to end, K35, which is this. This is your deposit only. If you were going to, everybody asked me, well, what do you compare it to? To volume? That's what I would compare it to. It's not a peroxide. It's just a depositor. So even when we used it, like my stepdad was Japanese, and we used to put 3N on him, okay? K35 was the only thing, because his hair was so wiry. It was very strong. The cortex was so tight. Even with peroxide, it wouldn't take as well, because it was just, I've only had a handful in my lifetime that if a peroxide didn't work, I used K35, left it on for an hour. Right? Except then he started getting whiter and whiter, and everybody thought my mom permed his hair for years because they couldn't believe that he would have this wave. No, it's just because he never had a proper haircut before, so, but they didn't know he was coloring it. So I would, let's put my money where my mouth is.
Or where her head is.
Okay, how much color for root to end would you guys use on her? Tell me, what would be your formula?
Oh my God, I don't know.
She's your client. You're 1.5 to 1, right? So how much of peroxide would you use before you put the color in?
An ounce.
So
and
that-
then an ounce and a half of.
So 2.5 ounces,
Yes.
okay?
That's what you're, okay.
I think it's too much after what you've talked
Right?
about.
Yeah. Use an ounce of color on people. Now look at how much I'm using. Like, I'm not kidding you on how much color I can get out of this. Like, this is almost too much.
I'll give you the.
But I will get in there. So, thank you. Will you give a hand to my assistant, please? Thank you very much. So when I'm looking, I take a look because she's got some of that blonde stuff that there's nothing I can do about it. I ignored her bang, because her bangs went way back here. So she has a line and then she has this. So I pretended that was not even cut. It was almost like a disconnection what I did here. But the feeling of this hair is, look at that. Look at that stuff, okay? I did this on purpose because it's kind of showing what I wanted to say, is that real fried stuff, I'll go back in, but I just want to show you how well that's going to take, because that's the stuff that is just done, like that. Now, when I'm getting back to the long hair, well, when I say that is color, now, color takes off color, and that is old school. That was when all the colors had the bad red and everything in, and so you name it. When I was doing my mother's color slate takeoff, I had to learn to take color off very slow and do not hit water, because water will set it, right? So when I say color takes off color, the whole thing is I have my colleague, she turns around, she puts the barrier creams all around it, and that's great, but she thinks that's going to save it, so she rinses very fast. Where I never use barrier cream, as you can see, because I need to get into some of these little tiny wet ones in there. And you can see what I'm saying about when the hair is slightly damp. We used to have the Protex. They used to sell it where you're supposed to put Protex in, mist it on, and then apply the color so it equalizes it. This color line equalizes it. Remember, I put a little bit of conditioner on her ends, and I don't have to worry. Why? Because the color is so concentrated.
Did you rinse it off?
Like we're talking very barely. I kind of went whoosh. And you know, with Dickson with the Dickson conditioners, there's no coating. I'm like long hair. I put conditioner on her ends all the time, and then I color.
That what protects the ends.
Well, and I just need the ends so that I'm not ripping it. So I'm not, you know, the whole idea is not to snap your hair, okay? And yeah, so what happens is if I'm turning around and running my comb through it on dry hair like hers, right? And if I'm trying to comb hair that I have no conditioner, I use the conditioners, I use their, oh my goodness, the only thing I don't use, there's a product called, it's the green one, and oh my goodness, are you taping this?